Alrighty. Hello, hello. Ooh, one of my things just unsynced. There we go. Fantastic. Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. We're going to be playing Subnautica today. If you haven't figured, we're actually hopefully going to be finishing on today's stream the launch. Maybe. Maybe. So, welcome in. If you're new here, this is what we do every Sunday. We do streams. Sorry, I'm a little bit scatterbrained today. It has been a week. But I think we're probably just going to launch straight off and start doing the work. As long as we're sounding good. Mods, we sounding good? Because we're going to need to get the diamond first, I think. I think that's the first priority for us. Up in the right corner, we need to get some diamond for that drill. And possibly titanium? Really? Okay. And titanium. Audio sounds fine. Fantastic. Let's grab some snacks. Snacks are great. Then let's hop on the prawn. Actually, let's use the Cyclops to move us a little bit before we do this. I've got an idea for where we can find some diamonds. Oh. Come on, buddy. There you go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So if I remember right, diamonds are more likely to show up in hotter spots. Also more likely to show up deeper. Let's check our markers real quick. Yeah, let's go to the bulb portal area. That's the way station. Okay. So the plan for today is we are going to get the drill arm on the prawn suit and then use that to harvest all the resources we need for the rocket. We unfortunately lost our last prawn suit that had a drill arm on it, and we never bothered to get another one because up until now we didn't need to do large resource grinding. So we're going to fix that today, and that'll probably take us not even, I don't know, half hour? Because we just need the diamonds, realistically. Everything else is so easy. Either we have it in surplus, or it'll take me half a second to find it once we're out and about. Ooh, it's shallow. And for any other machine, that would be make it safe, but for this one, it just makes it difficult. Really? The bulb portal? Okay. Oh, big guys. Oh, more big guys. Okay, we can work with this now. Oh, that's a Levi. That's a reefback. If I'm not mistaken. Yup. We'll stay nearby these guys because that infers that this is safer. Oh yeah, this is floating islands. There might be some around here, but let's keep going. Get ourselves a bit of camera view going on. Actually, it looks like we just happened across a pod we never checked. Ah, fortune. Thou art fickle. Let's see what we got here. Oh, sand shark. You don't scare me. Too easy to dodge.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, in the top. Block of lead. PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
That all we get? Okay. PDAs are cool, but still kind of weak. Also, these aren't floating islands. This is a wreck, though. I don't know if we've checked this one. Considering its position, I definitely doubt it. Normally I'd leave these behind, but we need a bit of titanium, and this is a perfect way to make it. The perfect way to make it. Can we get inside? There could be a blueprint inside. I don't mind a little distraction for adventure. Okay, there is definitely an inside, but it's not through there. Where? Where's the entrance? There it is. Oop, door. What do we got? I think I just heard a vent go off, and if that's the case, we should go towards the vent. Diamonds like heat. First, we'll clear here. This might be the last wreck we clear in the entire game, so might as well savor it, you know? Already got all those blueprints. Ooh! That's cool, though. Poster we didn't have. Laser cutter fragments after a wall that requires a laser cutter. A blueprint I already had, but hey, free titanium. Some water. A little more titanium. More laser cutter pieces. Oh, and a propulsion cannon piece. Okay. Well, we swept the area. Anything down this way? Already got the planters. And this just leads outside. Okay. Fine by me. Got it all done with 102 tank. Alright, I could have swore I heard a vent while we were inside that thing, but it might have been the thing creaking, the actual building creaking now that I think about it.
Engine powering up.
Alright. Oh, nope, mushroom biome. We need to rise above this. Best biome in the whole game, though. There's the exhaust vents from one of the lower down facilities. Oh, there's a whole fight going on down here. Leave him alone. He's so pretty. You just leave him alone, Bone Shark. Alright.
Engine powering down.
And away we go. Let's go find some diamonds. A Immediately picks a fight with the local wildlife. Good self-preservation, yeah. Shale. Diamond. Beautiful. Hey, another blueprint. I guess I didn't explore this side that much. Already had it. Still free titanium, not gonna complain. Alright, just gotta keep an eye on my damage, make sure that I don't take too much from that. I'm amazed that they can handle the temperatures, though, damn. You know what? Not worth it. We already know there's shale right up here, so... why go down there and take the risk? Jerk. I can swim too, see? You're a jerk. Yeah. Just because you got teeth and electricity doesn't make you special. I've got mandibles and electricity. Manipulators. Whatever you want to call them. Oh, we got a mesmer. That's actually beneficial. 0.0? Oh. He's making a face. Alright, where... oh, there's some shale. The backdrop does not make it easy to find. There we go. That's not what we want. How about this one? More diamond, please? Diamond. You know what? That's salvage, but we could use some more, actually. That kind of hurt, dude. Jerk. Alright. I think we need one more. One more diamond and we'll be good to go. Come on, single piece of shale. What would be even better is a cluster in case it's a drop diamond. Where's the sub at? Okay. We'll start heading back in that direction. Do it. Do what, Dak? I'm just preemptively keeping them away now. It's less costly than taking damage to the prawn. Alright, we're heading back now. We should have everything we need. We'll head back to our base. Upgrade. And then we'll collect what we need to make the launch pad's first stage. And then we gotta do more collection to get all the materials it's gonna need after that. Open sesame. Open. Let me in. Let me in. There we go.
Captain, all systems online.
Beautiful. All right. We're heading home. And the best option, since we know what's between us and there, is going to be going straight up to the surface and then traveling right across the surface. Oh my gosh. That was almost very bad. Alright, away we go. Back to base. Now, I know there might have been a place closer that I just wasn't thinking of that had diamonds, but considering how untapped that region was for mining, it was so easy to find all of it, I'd say it was well worth the time to travel out here. So now we head back, we make the drill arm, then we make the launch pad, then the launch pad's going to require us to make some further stages. And that's what we're going to be working on today, is getting everything built and maybe even launching off. If we do that, we're going to send a dino plushie, just like we got in our last package, but we're also going to send the second dino plushie. So the next person who finds, if they find this capsule, will get 3 dino plushies in their save. I also think I'll leave a link to the playlist so they can see the last world. Yep, just coasting across the surface seemed to be the best strat for this. I'm kind of surprised I didn't end up nicking the Reaper's environment right at the end of the ship. But I won't complain. Not dumb enough to complain about such a good thing. Now, I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure that the launch pad is made on the vehicle assembler. At least I hope it is. Otherwise, I'm not sure how I'd craft it, because I don't think it works like the vehicle assembler where you like take it out of your inventory and unpack it. It's got to be way too big for that. Alright, we're going to get right on top of the drop point, and then we're just going to drop the prawn suit down. Beautiful.
Engine powering down.
Drop, drop, drop. Dive, dive, dive. Oh, Pineapple's parked in there. We're gonna have to pop her out for the time being. We need to upgrade the prawn suit in there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That was an interesting jump, alright.
All systems online.
Our spoils of war. Boom. There we go. We come over here to our fabricator, the special fabricator for attachments. Got our drill arm. Awesome. And also while it's in the dock, let's do this. Wonderful. Oh, I can't jump. Okay. Interesting. I was hoping I could just jump clean over it, just vault. There we go. Alright.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Beautiful. Process this all down into raw titanium. And then process the raw titanium up. Ingots. Oh, extra lead. Take that, thank you. And more lead. Beautiful, we got all the lead we need then. That's uranium that we never ended up using. Alright. Time to go drill. We need oodles of resources, and this is going to be the best way to get them. Drilling! Jordan's excited, at least. I'm just going to hang to the wall for a sec while my boost recharges. There we go. Awesome. Now the question is, do we want to work around... We should probably just work around here. We've already got the vehicle assembly lab here. Everything's already... We got resource collections here. This is probably the best choice. Alright, so then we're going to go for a quick walk. Try and find some titanium rocks. More like a hover, but regardless, my point stands. Quick trip. We'll get some free titanium where we can. Everything counts. Might not even end up needing to hit a titanium rock. There's so much salvage around here that I didn't even know about. The hop, skip, and a jump away from base, huh? Come back here with that. That's mine now. Nope, it's not, because my inventory's full. Alright. Well, then. Alright, let's see if there's a rock around here that I can use for something. Some deposit of some sort. Oh, okay. Could definitely work with this. Did not expect the biome to flip so quick. I'm kind of happy it did. Copper ore? Sure. We're definitely going to need some copper for this, at least. And then if we could find, say, a lithium deposit, I'd say we're pretty good to head back already. Because we've got titanium, copper, lithium, the basics. We'll always need more, but the basics will get us pretty far. It didn't seem like it was truly efficient, but I don't know where the little copper nodules went, so we'll work with it. Ooh. Quartz? You know what? Sure. Then we'll head back. I don't really know exactly what we're gonna need, so I'm just getting a hold of stuff. Just making sure we have a stockpile of stuff. On the way back, we'll grab some table coral samples, and that should be pretty much all we need to make the circuit board. Or rather, the CPU, the chip. And then between the chip, the ingots, and the lead, we've got everything for the first stage. And then let's just see what the first stage requires of us. Vert! We're going for the vert! One more? Yeah, one more will get us there. The jump boost is nice. It was expensive to get, but it's nice. Wait, did I just hear what I think I heard? Yes, I did. I don't know if we're gonna need it, but stalker teeth are hard to get, so a free stalker tooth, I will always stop to grab that. They used to not make a noise when they broke off, and oh my god, was that worse. So much worse. We didn't hit any safe shallows on our way, so there was no table coral samples. We're gonna have to go this way then. We definitely need a table coral sample, if not more. Let's see here. Recharge. Alright. Your table coral. Come on out. I just need a couple samples, you know? Just a couple. There it is. Can I drill it? Nope. Okay. It's kind of weird. You know what, we're gonna be smarter than that. We're gonna get more than just one piece or one chip worth. We'll grab 6 chips worth. There we go. Alright, off we go. Boom. Actually, you know what? Let's just park it in there. That way we can at least use all the resources on board it easier. Don't have to hop outside.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright. Let's get... First off, the titanium refined. That will free up a bunch of inventory space. Like so. Next up, we're going to grab out a bunch of stuff from here. We're gonna dump most of it into here. to hell with the organization. It doesn't matter right now. Because we might be out of here before the end of the day. Alright. Computer chip. There we go. Wonderful. Now we go up here. And it should craft it from this, I hope. Yep, Neptune escape rocket. Neptune launch platform. Off it goes, though. Build, 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 build! Look at how big that guy is. And then from here on, we're using this to build the remaining parts. See, it's still got just 4 little guys, though, which is funny. Glass steel ingot, copper wire, lubricant. I'm pretty sure I have all that stuff with me. Might need a bit more titanium. I thought I saw a piece of debris there. Got excited for a second. Copper and lead. Wouldn't be surprised if we used most of our titanium. Disappointed? Yes. Surprised? No. Yeah, we need more titanium. So, what we're going to do is we're going to empty this guy out. Empty it all into here. Eat one of these nutrient blocks, drink that water. And then we're dropping again. And we're going to go in this direction this time. We're going to get a crap ton more titanium, because it's very obvious that that is the current bottleneck. Every source of titanium we can find, whether it's scannable, or pick up, or drill, we're going to pick it all up. Get as much as we can, as fast as we can. This is probably a good spot to check then. However, I might have been pretty thorough because this is right next to base. Oh, nope. Not thorough enough. Wonderful. And there's some more down there. Oh, a bunch. Awesome. Guess I didn't check this side. Good. Hey, apps. What's apps? We might be finishing up Subnautica today. We're pretty close. Alright, I've nearly got a full inventory of titanium. This should work for us. This should be enough. Better be enough. Alright. Back to assemble the second stage. Or the first stage, I guess, because the 0th stage is the platform. I guess that doesn't count towards the actual rocket itself when you look at it. Jordan, they're wreckages. They're all pieces of shrapnel and salvage from the ship that, you know, blew up that we were on. Its parts ended up scattered across the ocean. That's why we find all the parts to the different tools and materials and building components all over the place. It's because they were on board the ship because it was meant to go terraform someplace. Or the designs and blueprints were saved somewhere and we're just finding them. They won't get fined. Planet is off the charts. That's why we gotta save ourselves. If somebody cared about this planet, they'd be able to come get us and take us off of it. Alas, we're still here. Why do you think that is? Water world moments. Okay. Copper wire. And then we'll make the, I think it's lube, right? Yeah, lubricant. Make another one. Just in case. Also because it's way smaller than seed clusters to carry around. Saves inventory space. Alright, come here, you. This isn't even the first stage, it's the damn gantry, I just realized. We're still not building the rocket yet. It's just the next part of the landing pad. Or the launch pad, because nothing's landing here. Hopefully nobody ever lands on this planet again. That's foreshadowing. Next one, plasteel, nickel ore, aerogel wiring kit. How much nickel ore? 3 pieces, did it say? Okay. I hope we have that much on board our ships and in storages. Yeah, exactly. Need to stabilize it while it's floating freely in the ocean with no tether. Yep, that makes sense. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, uh-huh. Yep, I'm following you. Yep, definitely. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, we've got gel sacks. We don't have rubies. We have 1 ruby. How much aerogel do we need? I think we need 2. Please tell me I can queue it up off my PDA. Please, game. Here we go. Okay, so we do need a second piece of ruby. We're also going to need more nickel than that. Gonna have to look around in my valuables chest and see if I've got any more nickel hoarded away somewhere. Otherwise, we're going for a dive. Please tell me we don't have to go for the dive again. I wish I could get a master list of all the materials I need. Anybody in chat want to be a big friend and, you know, let me know what I need to get? Because otherwise, we are going to be diving for the next couple of hours. I have a suspicion. Where's the silver at? Oh, there's a piece. We only need 2. Yep, perfect. That's all we need. Okay. Aerogel. Convert the rest of the titanium down. Wiring kit. Grab some lithium to make that plasteel. I'm assuming everything going forward is going to need plasteel, so you know what? I might as well make a second one. And then we'll keep those last 2 lithium spare in case we need it for some other recipe. There we go. We've got plasteel. We've got most of the nickel, maybe all of it. Let's see. Let's see. I've got an idea. I thought I saw at least one piece in the valuables chest. Down this a ways. We're also going to park pineapple back up again.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I dinged it. There's a little scratch on it now. Whatever. Alright, we need valuables. 1 nickel, great. We got a benzene too. That stasis rifle was the other thing we got in our care package. We never used it once. Alright, I'm taking the extra batteries and we're leaving. Actually. Arcade. Can we send more than 2 items in the care package? Because if so, we're gonna send posters. I'm gonna need more plasteel. How many pieces of plasteel do I need for the rockets? How many pieces of plasteel does it take? 3 more, so 4 in total.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Engine powering up.
Or 3 total. Because 3 more might imply that you're not talking about the one that's currently queued up. Alright, we're gonna zoom. Not including the gantry. Okay, so I need 1 more piece. Okay, so I've got all the materials for the plasteel then, as long as I don't need more lithium for anything else. We'll see what comes of this. When we go down there, I'm probably gonna grab some crystalline sulfur as well in case it demands that next. I'm not a ding-a-ling, and I'm not gonna make this trip twice. And the only 2 materials you can really get from down there... Well, you could get kyanite. But I don't think it's going to require kyanite. And if it requires kyanite, I'm not going through this route. I'll go through one of the portals. There we go. I will need 4 crystalline sulfur. Okay. Yeah, so we might as well get the nickel and the crystalline sulfur. Wait, is that what I think it is?
Engine powering down.
Is that what I think it is? Look at that! A time capsule! Sup, buddy? Hey there to whatever polar soul is reading this. If you found this, you already made it past the first challenge, surviving your crash. That's good. This planet will be a merciless, unforgiving, beautiful hell, but don't lose your cool. I've left you some stuff that saved me plenty of times, and that I hope will be of great use to you as it was for me. Just endure, and you will also find a way out of this pool and get rid of this pesky virus that I'm sure your AI has been bugging you about. Oh, we already solved that one, buddy. Just work hard and you'll find friends even here. Oh, that's so motivational. Appreciate you, buddy. Nice. Our time capsules have been so cool to see. I can't wait to leave ours for the next group. Thank you to the people before me. I love time. I love the concept of that because it makes the single player game feel just so much bigger. Wait, I'm not aligned. I'm not aligned properly. The camera's pointing in the wrong direction. There we go. That looks like gold. We don't need gold. We have loads in storage. You know what? At this point, I'm getting a little impatient with the Cyclops. So, we're going to leave it behind. I don't know where I picked up the marble melon seed from, but neat. Alright, that'll be enough. We'll work with that. The prawn suit's got storage, not me. Oh, I hear a cyborg somewhere. Now, where's my marker for the entrance? Those are all... Wait, what? Lost River entrance, 179 down? Oh! Another gap. Another crevasse. Yep, here we are. Wonderful. Okay. That titanium? We don't need more titanium, but neato. Alright, I'm hoping we find some crystalline sulfur down here. Hey, there we go. That was pretty quick, actually. Damn. Okay, there's one. We're going to be smarter than that for the next ones, though. Hold on. Hold on. I got an idea. Park it right on top of here. Perfect. We're just going to take the grappling arm off real quick so now we can pick up stuff off the ground. Alright, so let's grab 3 more of those. 2 more of those. And then we're going to need some nickel. We're going to grab spare nickel while we're down here, because I don't want to come down here again. And then on our way out, we'll grab the oil and the hydrochloric mushrooms, too. Just to make sure that we don't have to come back through this route. There's our 4th. Alright, now it's just nickel that we need. And if memory serves, those lumps are normally on top, not on bottom. Oh, hi there. You just stay over there, and I'm just gonna stay over here, okay? Okay, great. Good talk. We got stuck down there. Good. You just stay down there, okay, buddy? Oh, free lithium. Can't complain about that. Not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for nickel nodules, but a lithium nodule is still not a bad thing. Oh no! Go away. Leave me alone. There we go. It's fine. It's totally fine. Yup. Uh-huh. Yep, totally fine. NBD, as they say. Not a big deal. Yeah, see, no issues whatsoever with this plan. Yep, uh-huh. None. Not a problematic plan at all. At least we didn't have to deal with the Cyclops getting pinned to the ceiling again. Hey, here are some rubies. Perfect. We need these for the aerogel. Oh, that was a jerk move. Jerk. Be gone. Alright, so we've got the 4 crystalline sulfur. We've got the nickel we need. And we don't need copper. I don't even know why I hit the limestone deposit. Alright, let's head back up. This should be all we need. Along with a couple of extra goodies, which are just nice to have. Away. Oh, now would have been a good time to re-equip the grappling arm. Yeah, that would have been smart. Up, up, and away. At least the boosters is really good. It's well worth it. I say that after I procrastinated for almost the entire series on getting it. Ignore that. Pay no attention to behind the curtain. Sometimes I'm wrong.
Seek fluid intake.
Nah, I don't think I will. Alright. And then while we're here... Oh, oops, I made a mistake here. Need to drop one item so that I can then pick up this one item. Get ourselves some of the oil. A couple pieces, but enough. And let's find ourselves some of those hydrochloric mushrooms. Ooh, one of these guys. I don't know if we've seen the long variant in this save. These are another one of the spider creatures. We've got a bunch of different variants. Which is pretty cool. I think it shows off divergent evolution, if I remember right, is the terminology for that. Where one species splits off into multiple different subspecies. As a result of their environment normally. Like, these guys are cave dwellers. Some of them are more closer to the surface. Some of them live in more and less hospitable environments and probably fill different ecological niches. Here we go. They were right next to the submarine the whole time. Damn, this game looks familiar. Hey, Relic! I wonder why that would be. No! Well, that was a mistake. And Control, stop punching it. Pick it up. My inventory's full, so that's not gonna work. Alright, we're leaving. We're leaving, that's enough. Good enough for me, and then we're leaving.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Alright, there we go with that. And all we need to do is pick up one of the gel that we have. Now, game, I will seek fluid. Fluid sought. Done.
Stabilizing.
Alright, off we go back to the launch pad.
Engine powering up.
You know what is kind of whack to me is that the launch pad doesn't have any power source. I don't know what's fueling all of this building that it's doing. What's, you know, providing the energy for all of that. Because we sure as heck didn't put any power source in it. We put a computer chip, some lead, and some titanium in it. None of those things produce energy. Beep beep. "400 meters to our solution." This has been a long ride, chat. I've had a good time, though, with it. I will say I'll probably put up Subnautica below 0 on the vote coming next month, probably. Starting then. For those of you unfamiliar, we always do a vote for stream. It goes up normally Thursday, Friday, and you guys get to vote on the community tab what I play on stream. We don't do repeats week to week, so it's every other week if we're doing a consistent series. But it's 100% you guys' call when it comes to what exactly we play. I just don't do repeats to avoid burnout. We also do new videos every Monday and every Friday. So if y'all are new, maybe drop a little subscribe down there and just, you know, take a peek at what I got going on. Lets YouTube know that we're doing good over here. Alright. And away we go. Why is this ladder so slow? Is it trying to be dramatic? There's nothing up here to be dramatic about yet. I haven't built the thing, it's just a platform. There we go. The engines. I need kyanite. Nice. Nice. Alright, game. I see you. You're also gonna make me take 2 of my ion power cells out of my... okay. Fine. Fine. I see how it is. Let's see how much kyanite I have in reserve. I think we're gonna have to go to the portal. Fortunately, we've got another 2 hours of stream, and at this pace, we will get this done today. I don't think I have any. I think I used up the remainder of it when I made the depth module the second time. And I just realized I don't think I can take the prawn suit that... Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. What does the prawn suit depth module Mark 1 cost to make? That stinks, but I think I'm gonna... Wait, do I already have those? Nope, I took all the nickel out. Darn. Well, I was specifically trying to avoid going back the way that we just went, but I think we're going to have to. Regardless of the preventative efforts I've taken, we're going to have to. Because we need more nickel. More ruby. Well, we got enough rubies. We need more nickel, though, in order to get the crush module that we need. Get all the way down to get the kyanite. Alright. I'll work with it nonetheless. I'm sorry to do this, chat. We're going back. Again. Jordan, can you give me a list for what the last module costs? Just so that I can avoid this problem for a third time. Happening once, kind of comedic. Happening twice, annoying. And everybody in chat, if you have not subscribed to Jordan Plays 158 as well, you should. He is the best developer, best moderator, and best friend. He's great. He deserves all the subscriptions. So, I think that comes down to, like, the physics of the thing. Technically, you could survive at extreme depths. The issue eventually becomes one of being able to get your lungs to expand enough. Because all of the water weight around you is holding your, holding the goo in place. So, the pressure, it's a different thing between organics and inorganics. Cyclops shield generator, plasteel, enameled glass, computer chip, and then 2 arrow steps. Because we've got a Cyclops shield generator. We can get plasteel. What the heck did I just... Oh. I gotta rotate. I wasn't paying attention because I was reading chat. Occupational hazard. Happens more frequently than you'd think. Alright. So, yeah, the only thing is the Cyclops shield generator is the exotic thing, and we've already got that in our Cyclops, so we'll just rip it out. I know I'm not being clean with this dissension. I don't care. Fortunately, we got that tooth already from the stalker for the enamel glass. That was just good luck, I guess. Hold on, we're gonna change this around a bit. I'm driving in reverse from the bottom, and it's making my navigation trash. Driving with inverted controls backward, then no thank you. Alright, there we go. So we actually need to take this all the way down with us this time. We're going deep. Fortunately, we've got a moon pool down here in our way station too, so we can use that to upgrade the prawn suit on our way. The lights are doing nothing down here. That's interesting. Oh, wait. Nope, don't do that, Vince. Turn off the engine.
Powering down.
There we go. Oh. Oh, we took a hit. Okay. Let's go fix that real quick. Probably from my terrible driving, if I had to take a guess. Boom. Fixed it up. Alright, now we just need to find some nickel. You are deceptive, and I hate you. It looks like it should be a resource, but it's just a jutting out piece of rock. Was there going to be nickel around here, or do we need to go deeper? I'm assuming deeper. And I think that's actually a route back up. I think we gotta turn. Maybe. Where's the way station marker? There it is. Let's go left.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Engine powering up.
Actually, let's go back, because I know... Wait. I'm second-guessing myself here. I always get lost in the Lost River. Whoa, who could have guessed? The Lost River is a confusing place? What? But on the serial, I just want to get through. I just want to go, man. Yeah, this is the way. Okay, cool. Fantastic.
Ahead slow.
We're gonna have to take this one slow, because I don't want him detecting me.
Rig for silent running.
Sneak right past him, undetected. That's the preferred way to engage with the ghost. A ghost. Have you caught last Subnautica stream, right? We had 3 or 4 of them on us at once. It was awful. Somehow we survived with the Cyclops. Don't ask me how. Don't know if I could do it again if I needed to, you know? Wait, what is that? Oh, it's a crab squid. I don't care about the crab squid.
Engine powering down.
Let's sweep here real quick for nickel. Oh, hold on. There we go. Reduce all the battery drains. We don't need any parasitic loads on our batteries. Ghosts? Jordan didn't sign up for ghosts. That's for tomorrow's video. That's silver. But you know what? You know what? We're here. We might as well grab some of this. Odd ghosts. I don't think that's what anybody's talking about, but you know what? You do you, man. Where is nickel? If the game would accept it, I'd even accept, you know, dimes or pennies, but game wants nickel, so where's the nickel? That looks like more silver. Nope, it's nickel. Okay, cool. I'll take it. That should be enough. You know what? I'm going to grab some extra because I don't want to come down here for a third time again. I find it whack that the only enamel we can use is the teeth from the stalkers, though. Are you telling me that none of the larger monsters shed their teeth? Like, maybe that could be a silver lining to a reaper eating your your submarine, is that it drops a tooth, and if you manage to pick it up and run away, you get, you know, an enamel. No, naughty, go away. It might be hunting a fish. Or it just despawned. Nope, it's there. I think it was hunting a fish. It decided it was hungry. It wanted a little snack. 5 cent, like the... You mean 50 cents? Or are you talking about nickel back? Or as I like to call them, pickle knack. For no other reason than the fact that it sounds a little bit sillier.
Engine powering up.
Alright, where is the way station? Which way do we have to go? Camera, tell me. That way. But I think we have to go forward. I think we're going this way.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Don't tell me how to live my life. I'll do it,
Vital signs.
but not because you told me to. Bring the nickel back. Well, no, we gotta take the nickel forward, Jordan.
The head standard.
That's gonna piss it off really quick if it gets within range. Really quick. So the goal is get away before it detects. And it worked! Haha! Alright, so we're gonna get to our station, do that upgrade on the prawn suit so that it doesn't crush when we go lower. And then we'll mine up that kyanite. And then we must return. Yeah, the way station was set up right above crush depth. So it should be possible to get it in without having to take much or any damage. And then we get the joy of going even deeper. Yay! Nickelback's still together? Now that's information I didn't know. Pretty whack, actually. Hey man, if it's... I guess if it's a good thing and it works, right? Yeah, literally 10 meters above crush depth. We're playing it risky style. Oh, this is gonna cost a titanium, isn't it? It's gonna cost one of our reinforced pieces, which means we're gonna need to make another one. Fortunately, I think we have enough titanium still. Now the question is, do we have enough lithium? Yeah, we got enough lithium. Oh, we already have one more plasteel ingot anyways for spares. Nice. Alright. We're gonna go make the module and then plug it in here, now that I think about it too, because if we make it leave the comfort of the Cyclops, it could be exposed to pressure, but I think we can just bypass that by coming right up here.
Emergency power.
Oh no, this thing's glitched. Hold on.
Oxygen production offline.
I got rid of the build tool, so I can't fix it. I got rid of the build tool, so I can't fix it. Oh my gosh. Let me guess. You need power. Yep. Can I craft a build tool using the Cyclops' onboard? Wait, do I have the build tool on here, or did I leave it in the base? I think I left it here. In which case, I should be able to just grab it from there. Perfect. Awesome. That solves that problem. Good. I was going to say, if I really did such a rookie mistake. Ouch. Youch. But we're good. We're good. Because now what we do, we just tap this and rebuild it, and boom. For some reason, it fixes it then. Don't ask me why or how. It just doesn't like it. Oh, I forgot to pick up the nickel ore that was... I was gonna say, why is nothing lit here? I should have all the materials. I do have all the materials. They're just not all in my inventory. Let's fix that. Fixed it. Okay. They're still touring too? Whoa. Like I said, good for them. If it works, it works. I'm going to say something mildly controversial. I don't know why a bunch of people rip on Nickelback. I think it's almost like personal shame more than anything else. And the reason I feel like that is because they were really popular in the 2000s. And it wasn't because they were shoved down our throats. It's because they made decent music. Did they change with the times? Not necessarily, but like, not every band has to. You get a good formula, you make some good songs, you sing those songs. People enjoy them. I just don't know where the cognitive, like, dissonance happened, where everybody was listening to them, but then they just became exceptionally uncool to listen to. And I guess that's just normal with music, but for some reason, like, Nickelback ended up as the joke. When people were making jokes about, you know, weird stuff ending up in Halloween bags, and they're like, look out, you know, I found this in my kid's Halloween bag. It was a freaking Nickelback album. Why? What did they do to deserve that? They weren't any worse or any better than any other popular band from the like, if we're talking about 2000s popular bands, boy bands roamed the earth. They still kind of do, but they've changed their forms. Back then, it was boy bands. Like NSYNC. I know I don't need to use the radar through this. I've proven multiple times we can fly blind. But, last major hurrah. We might as well use all of the functions of the ship, right? Especially since these batteries aren't going to be recharged. They're just going to be expended. When we get back up there, 2 of these ion batteries are we're kind of ripping out a bunch of parts from the Cyclops to make this thing. Which makes sense from a survival standpoint, but it is a little bit sad. But I'm not going to waste the time to make duplicates of everything when once we launch off this place, we're never going to be able to touch the Cyclops again. So why would we do that? Also, if anybody in the future is watching this after I've made the time capsule and launched it, and you found the time capsule, let me know. Please let me know in the comments. That would be so cool to find out that somebody found the time capsule. Even if it's 5, 10 years from now, I don't care. Would be incredible. Alright, we're going kyanite. There it is. That was quick.
Calorie intake recommended.
I think I left the ship on, but that's fine. We will be right back to it. Go away. You're not gonna knock me into the lava pool and destroy my prawn suit, like has happened previously. You're a jerk. Go. Go away. Yeah. Oop. Missed the mark on that. Come on, come on, up, 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 up. Come on, come on. There we go. Barely under the wire. All right. We're gonna repel everything off with the shields. We're gonna get ourselves going. And we're heading back. Whoop! That's a pillar. That wasn't the button I wanted to click, and that wasted a bunch of juice. But whatever. We'll be fine. You know, I wish this sonar actually showed me the topography around me. That would make it way more useful. Granted, it's very useful that it doesn't have too much slop going on, that when it does show me an enemy attacking me, you know, it gives me basic information. But if it gave me that information relative to the topography around me, it would be much easier to read. That I can guarantee. But then I guess I'm asking for free sonar, and that's not going to happen. Maybe I could just update the map when I use the sonar? I don't know. Just like hold it there for me to see. But then that comes into question, is this to scale? Is the actual map there to scale, or is the submarine symbol larger than it actually is? Or because if it's not to scale, then they'd have to change a bunch of things about it. Ooh. I nearly got hit by the wall there. Nearly tapped it. And then once we're out of here, we will turn on the shield one last time to bump all of the slugs off of our ship. Is that a resource pocket? I thought this place was like barren. I remember when this actually led into just an empty white room. It was still completely in development. Oh, that is resources. Not good resources, but it's resources. Interesting. Not what I meant to do, but meh. The activation cost for the shield is way higher than anything else. Get away from me, teleporter. You're not teleporting me out of my Cyclops. I don't know if they can, but I'm not risking it. We're not risking that. We're too close to the finish line to be risking such stupid things. Alright, sonar off. Shield on. Maximum deflector shield. We're just gonna drop everything off and then just head forward a little bit.
Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Fine.
Vital
Jeez.
signs stabilizing.
So needy. What are our food plans for once we leave? Like, that rocket isn't going to instantly travel us to our destination. How are we going to feed ourselves? Do we... I don't think the game ever addresses that. It's just build the rocket. Okay, you're done. Good plan. Is that your plan? 'Cause killer plan. Literally. Tree's super cool, but I think I've said it before, I wish they'd added a feature to it that had made it usable for something. I wish there was a little bit more organic focus in the game. But I don't know what you would use it for. Is it just to, like, enhance the crop varieties and enhance the understanding of the nature? I mean, that would still be worth it, though, I think. Because don't get me wrong, the scanning feature and everything is very cool, but I do think that the science and research is a little bit surface level. Granted, we're in a survival situation, so maybe science and research isn't this character's main priority. But, I don't know. Make it optional. Just like the scanning. The scanning is completely optional. Make it so that you can, like, collect scrapings or something and then analyze them in the science gear that you find around the place. They won't, but it would be neat. Maybe it will be inside. You know, that's fair. Then again, if their learning curve is anything from Subnautica to Below Zero, I'm worried. I'm gonna be real with y'all. The numbers that I get for Subnautica streams are pretty great, and I'm expecting the numbers to go down for Subnautica Below Zero. Just because it doesn't have that level of retention to it. And I can't blame them. It's not as good as the OG. It is a facsimile. Does it add to the lore in a very constructive way? Yes. Does it create new features and stuff that weren't there before? Also yes. Did people receive it nearly as well as the original Subnautica? Nope. Because this game was groundbreaking with what it did. There had never been an ocean sim like this. And there hasn't really been one since. Like, one of the things that Below Zero did is it put you on land more. Oh no. We might be a little bit jammed here. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're free. Oh. Maybe not. Free me. Let me go. Am I stuck on something? What's going on?
Engine powering down.
You know what? Actually, we can use the cameras to observe this. Oh, I'm wedged.
Engine powering up.
So the tail end is wedged. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! You stupid! Come on! Free! Free! We're free at last! Send. Ascend! Up, up, up. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, we got stuck on more stuff. I can't handle this.
Excessive noise.
Speed boost. Get out of there. Ascend. Up, 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 up. I'm getting tired of it down there. Man, I am driving this like a drunken sailor right now. And I can't even tell you why. I think it's impatience. I think it's almost purely impatience. That's a wall right there. Yeah, that's a wall. Well, what you got right there is a wall, and what you really needed is a door. Half successful if you got yourself a window. But a wall is not going to work for this. And then ideally, we shouldn't have to head back out again. We should have everything on board our Cyclops for this. Hey, buddy.
Engine powering down.
We'll just coast. Alright. We'll turn these on. It's not like this thing's going to be moving anytime soon, so we can burn the power we have left. We nearly burnt out these ion cells as it is. Nice. Or we burned out one of them completely. Nice. Alright, time to build the midsection. Off it goes. Alright, last thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
What do we need out of here? We're gonna need that. This, and 2 of these out of there. That'll be everything for the ship. Where'd I put that stalker to? There it is. Hey, fish! Just in time, we're coming up on the end of the series. Yup. We're gonna escape. Time to escape. We're gonna take our shield generator out. Computer chip. And then we'll fab ourselves some enamel glass. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. So while that finishes, let's take a little nostalgic trip around here real quick. I'm pretty sure once that's done, we're out of here. Yeah, alright. So we started over there with our little pod that's been floating around. Then we moved into our base down below us. We'll go take a peek at it in a minute. Got ourselves a Cyclops, lost the Cyclops, got ourselves another Cyclops. Big noises!
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Neptune rocket online, big noises. Alright. But then we had ourselves a little setup down here. You know what, I think it's time that we got rid of our beacons. There we go. Cleaned everything up. That's not what I wanted to do. How do I get a cinematic view for a camera shot? Never had to do that before. Well, that didn't work well. Nope. No siree. That'll work. I can at least get rid of that, though. Let's try that. But yeah, our little home.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Are there two fishes in my chat? Is that what I'm seeing right now? Oh my gosh, two fishes in my chat. Alright. We'll send him a lantern fruit. It will definitely be spoiled, but hey, you know? Oh my gosh, the same account names and same picture, that's not confusing or gonna result in any moderation issues. I'm seeing the same pic on mine. Alright, let's go check this out now. Goodbye, ocean planets. I will not miss you. You were brutal and dangerous. Yep, that's what I got. We've got storages. We're not taking anything with us, though. Oh yeah, that's how we turn everything on. Where's the thing for the time capsule, though? Is that above this? I don't have a choice, Nozu. All of it's being left behind. Let's prepare the time capsule. That'll work.
Seek fluid intake.
There are no guns. Don't know what free room is. Subnautica is a 10-year-old ocean game. Really great game. I'm writing out the time capsule for the next guy, so just give me a quick sec here, chat. Sorry. That's what he gets. All emotional support items. Good. Status ready. Everybody think that's good? I think that's a good thing to say. We got a picture, we got items, they get everything. I hope they enjoy.
Time capsule ready.
Time capsule ready. Alright, people. Is there anything else we want to do? Is there anything else we want to see? Do we want to watch the sunrise one more time? I mean, the Fight Club videos are pretty great. I won't say they're my best. I would say my personal best or personal favorites would probably be some of the other Regality videos, the train videos and stuff like that. Because I spent, say, over 100 hours on the trains on Regality. I actually did an 8-hour shift on the trains yesterday, adding in new stations for some of our new members.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
So the Reality content is definitely some of the best stuff. Another way you could look at a lot of the stuff I have is I have an All-Stars playlist. Those are videos that have reached over 1,000 views, so the community liked them, obviously. So if you want to check some of my greatest stuff back to back with a little bit less cohesion, I would recommend the All-Stars playlist. But yeah, we do a stream every single Sunday. On Fridays and Mondays, we post videos. So tomorrow there will be a new video out and another one out on Friday. You like the Reality videos? There's going to be more Reality videos coming up soon. I've been working on a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff, and I've been saying that for like the last 8 months. But I am serious this time. I've got 4 or 5 videos in the works, and once they're all prepped, I'm going to release them pretty much one after the other about a week apart. Yeah, Fish, I've gotten complimented a couple of times for that before. Everybody's like, wow, you're actually engaging with your chat? What? Yeah, I try to keep up with it pretty quick, and my system and everything was set up specifically to keep latency low. So, we do our best to impress out here. I be reading that chat, like, I keep an eye on it. I keep an eye on it. Because I'm definitely one of the types of people who, if I'm bothering to chat with the person, and I'm bothering to type to them and give the engagement, you should be giving something back, you know? As the creator. That's my take from you guys' perspective. I should be giving something back. Y'all bothered to come out and hang out with me while we got this all done. And I might not lie, I might be padding the stream a little bit here because I've never done a stream less than 2 hours long. And once we launch, there's not much else I can do. So, there's that. But, you know, a quick 5 minutes ain't anything before we launch. I could say, let's go get the cuttlefish and go do that, but I do not want to go do that right now. Actually, quick bit of Subnautica lore for all of you. Back in the day, if you had gotten the game in its beta long before even I got in on it, they had an option for you to be able to get a cuttlefish. And it was supposed to be a special mob just for the beta testers. Yeah, I appreciate it. I got multiple mods in here right now. Nozu, Jordan, the rest of them. You play stupid games in my chat, you'll win stupid prizes. Guaranteed. So, let's not. We're gonna go get a quick drink real quick just to make sure that my character doesn't keel over. Dive, dive. Do a cool flip.
Seek fluid intake.
Yep. I expected that to start happening.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
You just spam lantern fruit.
Stabilizing.
And then there's a reef back around here, isn't there? So let's see if we can signal him.
Engine
Come on, buddy.
up.
Come on, I want to get one more call and response with a reef back before I leave. Is that too much to ask for? Come on, I'm your friend, see? I think you're a baby. The baby reefbacks don't have anything spawning on their backs. They don't have any reefs on their backs yet. I have not played Arkham Knight. Is it worth a playthrough, you think? Alright, I'll have to take a peeksy at it then. Yeah. It is. Alright, chat, we're gonna give it a quick 10 and then we're gonna launch. Is there anything any of you want to see that has not been done yet? We've been attacked by pretty much every single Leviathan. We've gone out and done just about everything. We've seen the edge. We've done pretty much everything, Fish. We've done everything that there is to be seen in the game for the most part. If there's anything anybody's got, space. We're gonna go see Nozu. We're gonna go see Space Nozu. We're gonna go see Space. But like I said, I've never done a stream less than 2 hours long. Have I gone to the moon? I don't think there is a moon.
Fire neutralization system active.
Why not? Let's turn on the fire suppress it one more time. It's rave time! Whoop, 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 whoop. Everything's on fire. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, there's no tides. No, you're good. You're good, Fish. It's all good. I have successfully locked myself in this room for 30 seconds. We'll say I love the fire suppress. Wait, I've got a question, actually. How long can I go, especially if I have fire suppression turned on, with this high speed?
Ahead flagged. Emergency speed. Warning.
Emergency speed, go!
Excessive noise.
How many percentages can we burn, and how far can we get from the Neptune platform before everything starts on fire? So, we've gotten pretty much to the deepest parts of the ocean, Fish. There's a ledge around the entire territory that if you try to go down, a bunch of monsters start spawning on you. Engine temperature critical. Oh no. Keep going. Oh no, it's still cooling down. Well, you know what? We're gonna keep going then. Keep driving. We should probably chill it out. Oh no. The air is turning gross. The air is turning gross and we're taking damage from that. Oh no. Well, we're gonna have to do this manual. This is what an engine fire looks like, guys. Oh, the smoke is so thick. It didn't used to do this, but I actually really like it for the immersion aspect.
Fire extinguished. Air scrubbers.
Well, you should have turned on the air scrubbers beforehand. What about my plants with all this smoke, huh? You jerk. Just a small problem. Just a small one. So how far did we get from the Neptune in that time frame? Oh, we don't have the Neptune's tag turned on, so we can't actually see. Let's see. This one. Oh, we got half a kilometer. That's not bad, actually. Was it a crisis? Yes, but we got half a kilometer away from whatever was, you know, the threat to us, quote unquote. This was a test, so there was no real threat, but... Oh, there's the damage. Well, I mean, I can fix it. There's nothing I can't fix, Fish. As long as the ship doesn't implode into a million pieces, it's not that big a deal. And this is the last time we're taking it out, so meh. Is it advisable to treat your ship with such disrespect if you need it to survive? No, but I don't need it to survive.
Excessive noise.
Now let's speedrun back there.
I had flagged emergency speed.
Yeah. We're not going to destroy it, Nozu. We're going to leave it with almost 90% battery charge, and everything will be fine.
Warning, engine overheat.
So the engine overheats after about 200 meters. And then what? It starts on fire after 100 more?
Warning, engine heat critical.
Yep. 100 more meters, it goes critical. So at the 400 meter mark is when it will light.
Warning, engine heat critical.
We made it all the way back with no fire. Interesting.
Warning, vessel calibrated. Excessive
Oh,
noise.
I jinxed it.
Neutralizing system active.
We'll just turn on the fire suppressant. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can't leave. It's got me locked in here. Rave mode, activate. Bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum bum ba bum. This is my jam. I think I'm just very excited because this is the end of the series too, and I've had a good time with it. But it is, you know, it's been a long running one for the channel. Very popular, long running. Generally my chat rules are don't be a jerk. And whatever the mods say, go. I back my mods. It's mostly common sense around these parts though, you know? Oh, and no links. Links are a no-no. Alright. 4 minutes till launch. Let's warm up the communications array. Now it's active.
Systems array active.
Ah, so we also have to do boots up here. Okay, interesting. There's so many different things we have to turn on and activate on board here. Oh, for links? I'd hope so. I've had people try before. So that's why I say it like that. No matter how good a chat filter like that can be, people figure out ways to bypass it and you know, get people to infer the communication. I'm not naming names. My channel's large enough that we have quite a few regulars, so I don't want to throw shade on anybody. I'm gonna accuse you of a lack of creativity, fish. You gotta realize, Jordan over there is my head dev, and him and I could both tell you that from a software standpoint, nothing is uncrackable and nothing is unbypassable. It's just a matter of, you know, security. The way that I used to explain it when I worked on people's computers, when they'd ask me like, oh, should I have multiple antiviruses or should I lock my computer down like super hardcore? And I went, well, you could put a lot of security on your computer, and it would be like putting 8 deadbolts on your door. But do you have bars on your windows? Is your house made out of wood or concrete? Like, there's only so much security you can have on a singular point of ingress if your other points of ingress are not as secure, or if they're, even if they're less used, if it's capable for them to be broken through, like a window. So, internet security works the same way. You can only put so much security on something, especially if you want it to be accessible or usable by people. You know, they can't filter out every single word or put in a 30-second delay and run it through a massive large language model, because then that would completely diminish the usability of the service and the function. Alright. Rant over. Hydraulic systems being turned on.
Pressurizing hydraulics.
Yes, you can what? You can always bypass the system.
Auxiliary power unit online.
And I would also say, no offense, but does computers and coding is kind of a generic statement. Like I said, I got paid for the stuff. Jordan gets paid for the stuff. Alright. Our last little view of this place. Look at that pod. That's where we came from. Little piece of garbage. What about these other sections, huh? Why did only certain parts turn green? I have to trust this, but why? Care to explain why these boxes are here on the GUI if they're not meant to be lit? You spelled prevent wrong.
Primary computer systems active. All systems active for liftoff.
Hey, at least you know I read everything. Alright. This is the moment. This is the time to shine, chat. We're leaving. Goodbye, you giant ball of water. I will not miss you. Until I pick up the game in 5 more years and play it again. It's the intense music time.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain.
Goodbye, world.
Launch in
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Yes! For the next guy. Away. For the last time.
Caution. Approaching orbital debris field.
Bam.
Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver.
Man, that stalker tooth must have been crazy strong to make that enamel so strong. Oh, the view!
Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3.
Wait, we have ion boosters? Haha! Zoom! Zoom! We made it. We made it away.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Thank you, Sea Emperor. Thank you for all you did. I gotta say, for being the only thing that we can conversate in the entire game, the Sea Emperor's voice actress did awesome. She really did a great job of setting the tone and the vibe, and we are gonna play the credits here because I want to give credit to all of the amazing people who made this game possible. This game has been something that I've loved for over a decade, and they deserve all the love. All the love. Like, there were other voice actors, you know, the PDA and some of the voice logs and everything, but those aren't people that you go talk to. The Sea Empress is the only being in the entire game that you can walk up to and it will speak to you. Oh my god, is it great. Like how you said that you weren't gonna do trolling and now you're doing trolling. Wonderful, though. Well, obviously, since we've hit the end of the game, this is going to be it for today's stream. If you guys liked what you saw, right down below is the like button. Right next to that is the subscribe button. Show some support to the channel. We're a small YouTube channel. Lets the algorithm know that what we're doing over here is on the up and up. We'll be back again on next Sunday for another random chat, random spiel. The vote will be up on Thursday, Friday. New video out tomorrow. New video out next Friday. And I will see you guys all back again next Sunday. Later.